I never thought I'd actually get online. I'm not on Twitter, not on Facebook. I'm not on any of the social media sites, so you can't find me nowhere on there. I guess the reason why I'm doing this is because I observe, I listen, and I wait. I get insight on life. I get insight probably on everything that happens. And the amount of knowledge that I've accumulated is pretty extraordinary to me, because God gives all of us the ability to think things out metaphorically in different ways and insight on who we are. Our people took this perilous journey through no fault of their own, but as a slave, which millions died, and set foot in a country that here we are in 2018 that has still betrayed us, betrayed the freedom, the liberty, and the so-called flag that we have to show love for in all these circumstances. I guess the most painful part is the deterioration of Black people. Yes, I said it because I'm only talking about Black people. We have essentially no morals, no nothing now. We have followed the white man down his path to destruction, and we don't even care, because we all have money. We all have the things in life that secure us, to make us feel good: jewelry, cars, money, all of the elements within this society that are really no use to us, that are actually powerless. Our future depends on our people. And if our people fall, we have nothing. I was sent here to give you a message. And that message is, you are the true Israelites who have been banned in a country of hopelessness. To none of you could truly understand who you truly are. There are tribes all over this country: Miami, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, Texas. You migrated in from the South. Charleston, South Carolina, in particular, brought in a vast amount of slaves to trade on the block. Now, to have any insight into what I'm saying is, this whole Kavanaugh thing kind of shook me to the core a little bit. So that's why I elected to come on and just speak to you gradually and get you to understand what you're truly up against. Strom Thurmond was a senator in South Carolina for nearly 50 years. They rolled this man into the Senate in a wheelchair with his head down, over 90 years old, could barely see, barely put his head up. But the people of South Carolina said, that's our guy. So basically, even if he was dead, a skeleton, they'd roll his ass up into the Senate and let him make that vote. See, that's where we are today. The white man knows it's coming. And he's setting himself up for future generations by electing Kavanaugh to this office. They have to put things in place. McConnell, this man is too old to be in there. Nancy Pelosi, all of them, not just Democrats, not just Republicans, they are keeping you down. Because they're putting things in place for generations to come to make sure that black people stay down. But the problem is with that is that they've imploded from the inside. They don't know who to trust, who to talk to. And everybody thinks that Donald Trump was the true savior to this country and everything is so good. Donald Trump was put into place for a purpose. We are headed for apocalyptic times. Look around you. Look at the violence. Look at the internet. Look what people will say. Look what people will do. Look at the weather. Look at everything around you. Just take a minute, a glimpse. Because you can't ignore what's bound to happen. It can't keep going like this. Something has to give. But they're not willing to relinquish power. They're not willing to relinquish anything because they know that they're fighting now. They're fighting and holding on to everything they can. But the truth is, we're helping them. Every day I turn on the news, I see black kids going to jail, shooting up, killing each other, headed to jail. They're killing us. We're dying at an alarming rate. Never heard Oprah Winfrey come out and say anything. Never heard Prince or never heard Will Smith. Never heard any of the celebrities. These are your people. They've got you fooled. They got you thinking because you've got money and it's in the bank and you are who you are and you're a brand and you're this and you're that. You're a second-class citizen, Oprah Winfrey. When you turn your TV on, you don't see no blacks. You don't see you. You see the white man's power still raining down upon us. And at any time, they'll snatch it away. You can't always be afraid. Look at all my brothers in the NFL. Jesus Christ, man. At what point do black men not stick together? Cap should have been back in the NFL. But in 2018, you got them treating you like niggas. Because I'm gonna give you a better true history here. The people that died, the people that gave up life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, those were black people. Niggers are today because we're reaping the benefits, going out buying jewelry and cars and rims and all kind of foolish stuff. I don't see any sign. The only thing I would tell the people who are able to hear my voice and understand what I'm saying, test yourself, test your belief. Because I have, through all my faults, through everything that I've done personally in my life. Even sometime when I'm down, you have to thank God. And sometimes it do get hard. It do get tough. But that's when you have that undivided faith. I'm glad God didn't make me a millionaire so that I couldn't see over my people. Because if I had millions, I wouldn't have a dime left. Because I would make sure that our people are educated. I'm not saying that you have to give them money. We have generations and generations of people who are not educated, who's still in the same predicament that we were over 100 years ago. How can you sleep at night, Oprah Winfrey, Obama? How can any of you rich people sleep at night knowing that you're still the head of the table? You people are the matriarchs. You made it. You are supposed to fight for your people. This ain't about black people not having anything. This is about the survival of a race. But we have so many people that has given up, that they've turned the keys over to the white man and letting him drive now. So with that said, understand this. The chickens are coming home to roost.